Hello everybody! Welcome back to another Flashy Fridays Quilter show. I believe this is show number 4 since we've gotten back into it. I am very excited. I'm going to quickly get onto my computer to make sure that I am live on here, and that way from the computer I can actually see everybody's comments. Yay! Okay, I am live. Okay, awesome. I love my question of the day that I totally forgot that I wrote. The question of the day is, have you sewn a St. Patrick's Day table topper? And the reason why I asked this is because I have 2 different St. Patrick Day themed table toppers that I cannot wait to show you. Hello everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just let me know that you're watching. That way I am not feeling like I'm alone. Well, I'm not alone because I've got Georgie somewhere. Oh, there he is. I've got Georgie in the sewing room with me. Oof, I gotta work on that bookshelf behind me. Okay, anyways, I digress. All right, let's kind of fix the camera a little bit. Then you can see. Okay, is that a little bit better? All right, hello everybody. Just kind of moving the cameras a little bit. I bought this humongo jug of water because I am taking, sipping water quite seriously. So let me know that you are jumping on, let me know that you're watching, and then let's go ahead and get started. And again, the question of the day is, have you made a St. Patrick's Day? And I would consider St. Patrick's Day also in the theme of leprechauns, even though I don't think that's actually, St. Patrick. And also, so leprechauns definitely count in this particular question, and also clovers, because I'm going to show you this I'm going to show you a adorable clover that I made. And oh, good. People are jumping on. Hello, hello. Tammy's on. Hello, Tammy. Nice to see you. And Pat's on. Hello, Pat. And Peggy's on. Hello, Peggy. And Rhonda's on. No, I haven't. Well, Rhonda, I've got 2 different options for you, my dear. And one of them, let's just go ahead and just jump right into it. And I can't see any other comments. Sometimes Facebook is very finicky. Okay. So, hello everybody. I am Emily from Norton House Quilting and the founder of Quilting Your Legacy, and I am here to show you all beautiful things that has to do with quilting, because that's what we do. We are quilting our legacies. So, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put in the... Okay, so this is something that I can't wait to show you. All right, I have to put in what I am showing you today. That would be very handy dandy of me. Let's go into collections. And then with a particular table topper that I'm about to show you, I am curious if you would like to sew this with me on Friday. Next Friday is St. Patrick's Day. I'm pretty sure, if anybody wouldn't mind just verifying that, but I'm pretty sure next Friday is St. Patrick's Day. So, again, I am getting ready to put this in the, and again, it comes out up as myself. I would love to know how, oh, I can switch profiles. I wonder if this would do it. Okay, what I'm trying to do is switch profiles so that, awesome. Okay, cool. Okay, so I just put into the comments what I am featuring today and what I am showing you. One of which, the first thing that I am getting ready to show you is a brand new table topper from Villa Rosa. So this is the brand new table topper here. I love St. Patrick's Day, hence the little bit of red here. So I'm curious if you would like to make this with me next Friday, which again is St. Patrick's Day. Peggy, the one thing with Facebook versus Zoom is you don't get to hear us laugh. I know. I keep trying to figure out a different way around that, but okay. So my curious is, in the link that I just put into Facebook, that has everything that I'm about to show you. I have brand new quilt patterns to show you. I have brand new table topper kits to show you, 3 in total. And then I have, with the brand new patterns, I also have some 12 different fat quarter bundles that goes with 2 of the brand new patterns from Villa Rosa. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, to you, and let me just kind of fix the camera a little bit, is if you would like, let's sew the very first thing that I'm about to show you, let's sew it together on Friday, next Friday, which is St. Patrick's Day, because nobody has told me that it's not St. Patrick's Day. So yes, so I believe on the when you see the quilt kit, $19.99, pretty sure. And this will just automatically, you'll get a free ticket into the class. So maybe we'll sew at like 1 o'clock on Friday. Let's figure out the time together, but maybe 1 o'clock Eastern time, maybe 2 o'clock Eastern time. Let's figure that out together. I made the first block. So it's 4 different clovers. So here's block number 1. Oof, I guess my blocks got a little bit cuckoo-magoo. So here's block number 2. So you're going to get the quilt kit. So you're going to get all of these fabrics. All right, perfect. Okay. Missy's letting me know that it's St. Patrick's Day. Crystal's letting me know it's St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for that. Could have sworn, but you know, life. Okay, so here's another, because I'm pretty sure you can see. Yep, you can. Yay. A little bit of a delay, but that's okay. Okay, so here's the second clover, first clover. I got the first clover done. Just wasn't able to get the second clover, but again, you'll be able to see it right in there. And then I do have just the quilt pattern on the website. Oop, my other block. And if you would just like the quilt pattern, and then we'll figure out a price for if you have your own green fabrics, that's totally fine as well. So here is the this is the third clover. And then, can you just really put this like this? And then here is the fourth clover. I don't know, I just got so excited when I found the green fabric that I just immediately had to start sewing. So again, here is some of the clovers, and then I've got the lucky pattern, and then again here they kind of are, but in the comments again, I placed right in there the kit. So go ahead and purchase it, and then you automatically are gonna sew on Friday. We just have to determine, are we gonna do 1 o'clock or are we gonna do 2 o'clock Eastern time on Friday, and let's spend St. Patrick's Day together. Of course, we're already gonna kind of sort of spend St. Patrick's Day together because we will be having our Flashy Friday, but you know, a little extra bonus time. Okay, so that's the first St. Patrick's Day typed theme pattern or quilt fabric table topper kit. And then sorry about that. And then I also, next Tuesday, oh goodness, Emily, what time are we sewing? Let's see, Susan's on. Susan is sewing with me on Tuesday. We are sewing at, come on, Emily, when are we sewing? We are sewing next Tuesday from 1 to 3 p.m. And the first table topper that we will be sewing together is Blockade. And you'll notice that Blockade is the really sweet clover fabric. And I know Missy got a yard of each of this. Crystal got a kit. So for everybody who purchased a kit, you're going to be able to sew also if you would like to. You just have to purchase the one table topper workshop ticket, it is $12. So you get $5 off today. And again, on Tuesday, next Tuesday, we are going to sew block 8 together. And then the following Tuesday, we are going to sew, oh, we're going to sew the centerfold. So centerfold is with the blue, no. Centerfold is with the yellow and bird fabric. There's a few kits on the website. And then the following Tuesday, last but certainly not least, we are sewing in the beginning. And that is going to be on the final Tuesday. So it's kind of like an a la carte system where you could choose which quilt patterns you would like to sew together as a group. And then there will be recordings as well. Let me just quickly go back to Susan has a doctor's appointment, so I will have to watch the replay. Okay, no worries at all, lovely lady. No worries at all. There will definitely be a replay. And, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to show you the new website. Oh my goodness. Talk about a work of love in progress. Okay, so here is another table topper that we're going to sew next Tuesday together, because our intentions for the year for 2023 is to sew together and to intentionally quilt our legacies. So that's why you are going to see more workshops and more things for us to do together. Because again, that's what we do. We are amazing quilters and can't stop us. Okay, so okay, so yeah, we should probably figure out how to do this on Zoom so that way I'm not just, you know, yip-yapping. Okay, so the third fabric table topper kit that I have to show you is this. This is Springtime Flowers. And that would have been really smart of me if I brought up the kit. And I didn't. Awesome. Did I? Okay, so I didn't bring up a kit, but I do have the pattern. So this is the pattern. It's called Pretty Posies. And this really fun flower fabric is going to be this. This is from Riley. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is from Riley Blake too. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun as well. We're going to be sewing this on the first Sunday of the month together. Here is one of my blocks. Just because, again, I got so excited, I just couldn't help myself. And then this is going to be a second block with the pink little diddly flowers zipping all around. And then the third block is going to be this really great green background with, again, cute little diddly flowers zipping all around. And then last but certainly not least, when it comes to the table topper for the flowers, is going to be this really great blue. And again, here is the pattern right here. And this is an entire quilt kit. This is an entire table topper kit that we could sew together if you want to. And just for fun, I love putting in, like, look how sweet this is. So these are little bees, and this is, of course, let me bring it down a little bit. So that's, of course, the center of the flower. How stinking cute. And then this is not a solid white on white. It has little tiny dragonflies zipping all around. So it's like one of those table toppers when you have it on the table and then people are admiring it, looking at it, and it's like this cute little hidden gem where you can see little dragonflies. I don't know if it's going to be able to come up on the camera or not. Let me get like really close, hopefully. Well, and if I stop wiggling. But yeah, just cute and silly and whimsical that I thought it would just be a really silly, fun touch to the table topper. Oop, you are falling. Okay, it's kind of picking you back up. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so that's exciting. You can see the wiring. Sorry about that. Let's see. Well, Okay, I'm just adjusting the camera so that it's not so funky. Okay, so here is the third table topper that we will be sewing soon, but you can also just purchase the quilt kit if you just don't have the time to sew with everyone. Again, I'm just playing with the cameras. Okay, so that's posies. And let's go ahead and get into the brand new patterns from Villa Rosa. I had this really great idea where I was going to use my old iPad. It won't work. I was going to use my old iPad to actually hand write out what each of the patterns are going to acquire, but yeah, don't know. I thought I grabbed, okay, I did. Okay, so let's put this here. Can I get a little bit closer for you? Oops. Sorry about that. Screen went blank. We don't want that. Okay, so I was just trying to figure out if I could just get a little bit closer. Okay, cool. Okay, so again, this is a brand new pattern from Villa Rosa. This is called, come on, Emily, let's get that straight for the people who do not do well with OCD or are OCD. Sorry. Okay, let's get that a little bit more straight. Okay, so this is called Melasa. Probably butchered that one. So this is calling for 4 different fabrics, and then you have the border fabric. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that that is nice and straight. Okay, and again, it's right on the website, so you know, if you want to just quickly purchase it. This is going to be 48 inches by 48 inches, so it's more or less the size of a baby quilt. However, you could add in more blocks if you wanted. You are going to need a half yard of all 4 fabrics. So literally a half yard, 4 fabrics, and then the 5th fabric is going to be the border, which is zipping all around. So, you know, if you wanted to make this larger, you could even just get like a yard for the border. Then this would make this quite a bit, you know, larger. It'd be still more like a throw size quilt, but still larger, you know. So again, you need a half yard of fabric for 4 of the fabrics, and then you're gonna make half square triangles. I did quickly like do the math out. I'm like, could you like do like the 8 at the time method? And you kind of sort of could, but yeah, you could do it twice but you'd still have to do 2 more. So next up is Victoria. Now, Victoria is going to be 48 inches by 64 inches. You could add a border to make it longer and larger. To make that border, it would then turn into 59 inches by 75 inches. This quilt here is using 12 different fat quarters, and I'm about to show you. Very excited. I am about to show you some beautiful bundles of 12 different fat quarters just to make life so much easier for you. So again, you could just purchase one of these bundles, and then you've got this beautiful pattern. Again, all you need is 12 different fat quarters. Bada bing, bada boom, you've got a quilt. And again, you could add in an optional border, which would then, you need 1.25 yards of, honestly, you could go with any of these fabrics to make a border out of it. And then it would make it a little bit larger, making it 59 inches by 75 inches, which would be an amazing couch quilt. Seriously. So again, this is going to be one of the patterns that we are setting aside because you need 12 different fat quarters. Next up is Gumbo. Trying to get it like centered. Okay, so next up is Gumbo, and it is going to measure 54 inches by 64 inches. Great size couch quilt. This also is going to need 12 different fat quarters. And again, I've got your fat quarter bundles ready for you. Look how cute that one is. Or this could be a really great one, a really great quilt pattern for someone who loves outdoors life, outdoorsy adventures. And again, I'm going to show you all these bundles in a quick moment. So Gumbo is going to be using 12 different fat quarters. It is measuring at 54 inches by 64 inches. Great size quilt. And again, all you need is 12 different fat quarters, and bada bing, you got a quilt. So that's really exciting. Then we've got Switcheroo. Again, just trying to get that right in the center there. There we go. Okay, so Switcheroo is 64 inches by 72 inches. And you are going to be using, looks like this is going to be a great scrappy quilt. You could just use 10-inch squares. So if you were to use 10-inch squares, you would need 32 dark 10-inch squares and then 32 light 10-inch squares. Or you could do 16 fat 6, which are 12 inches cut on the fold. And then again, for the light color fabrics, again, another 16 fat 6. I just realized I haven't looked at the comments. Here we go, everybody. Oh, yay! Amy's on. Hello, Amy. Crystal, will you be sending out an email possibly with the list of dates, times, patterns? Absolutely. It is right in the show notes, but yes, on Sunday I'll email you. Also, I'm gonna just quickly do I did like a little page, so I'll also just kind of blast that on social media as well, because I'm so excited that you're excited. Yay, yes, Crystal, let's do this. Dang, half skirt triangles, not a fan. I know, but doing it with the doing it with the 8 at a time method, that definitely saves time, energy, and the sanity of half square triangles. But I agree with you. I think my favorite, and we should have a discussion on this, is I think my favorite method is the flip stitch. And for the two table toppers that I showed you at the beginning of the show, this is the flip stitch, where you're placing it right on top of the fabric, and then you're just doing a straight line, cutting 1/4 inch away, bada bing, you've got a flip stitch. That is definitely my favorite. And again, we should totally have a whole conversation around like our favorite methods of quilting. Amy, that bundle has spring fever. I know. Oh, I'm so excited about showing you the bundles as well. And Rhonda says, yes, love the flip stitch. Me too. That's why I kind of think it's my favorite. I mean, doing a nice straight line for like straight quilts, that's really fun. But the flip stitch, I don't know, something about it. Okay. But that would be a really fun question and debate to ask everybody. Okay, so that was Switcheroo. Again, this is be really great for scrap fabric. As long as it's the size of 10 inches, like a 10-inch square, you can absolutely use it, because you're basically making the 9 patch, and then it's the way that you're cutting it out to then sew it back together to create that really cool, intricate design there. So, cool. Okay, here we go. Love this. Okay, so because March is the Quilting Your Legacy monthly challenge is Bali fabrics, I went downstairs and I started to pull fabric so that I could create a quilt kit for you out of it. It was a little bit overwhelming in the sense of there's so much fabric. To make Nove, you need 36 2.5-inch strips. So I was going to get the die cut machine, the thingy that I have behind me, that wooden thing. Okay, yep, right along that book. Yep, so that thing right there, that goes to the die cut machine. So it is awesome. So all I do is just place the fabric right on top of the die cut. I just crank it, and then I automatically get 5-inch squares. Oh, Kim, thank you, Kim. I just saw you placed an order. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. So with the die cut machine, you like magically cut the fabric. You then crank this wheel. It's just like an, yeah, I don't know. It's a wheel. And then it pre-cuts out your fabric. So I was going to do that, the die cut machine, to make the 2.5-inch strips to make life a little bit easier for us so that we could quilt this together. Again, you need 36 2.5-inch strips. This particular quilt is going to measure at 59 inches by 72 inches. So really great size. If it's not quite big enough, you could always just add a border around it. But again, it's the length of 2.5-inch strips that you are sewing back together again to then create that cool zigzag effect. Now that focus fabric that you see with the circles, that's making that yeah, that, you know, V or whatnot, for lack of a better for lack of a better word, you're gonna, for that focus fabric, you're gonna need 1.25 yards. So 1.25 yards for that really cool zigzaggy background fabric. And then just for fun, trying to figure out how to show this to you, on the back, just for fun, on the pattern, it also has a really fun rainbow effect as well. So this looks more like a tonal, but then you could also do it their fun and bright and vibrant way. And again, that's how that's how I would probably do it, is, you know, using Bally fabrics. I have no idea what the heck the focus fabric would be, but that's the fun part, you know? Oh, we got some people. Amy says, my favorite is definitely 8 at a time, but heck, oh, cut on the bias center only. Okay, so I hear ya. I'm curious, Amy, we should get together because I'm curious if we do it the same way, because I don't know what it is. I never worry about the bias. Is that bad? I don't know. So even when I'm cutting my binding strips, I was taught how to like cut it on the bias. I just felt like it was such a waste of fabric, if you will. So when I do my binding for the 2.5-inch strips, I just cut it the length right on the bolt. I don't worry about the bias. And honestly, I don't even ever worry about the bias. And I don't know if I'm going to be going to quilt police if everybody finds out about that. But yeah, that's another really great question that we should have some coffee over. Is what was it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna write this down. We should have coffee one of these mornings over favorite method to quilting, and then do you worry about the bias? Yeah, we should have morning coffee, maybe like a Saturday morning coffee, and we should just get together, and that would be a lot of fun to have conversation over what's the favorite method for stitching, on top of do you worry about the bias or not. Another really great conversation that would be very eye-opening for many different quilters, because again, I made my first quilt when I was 10 years old at the Norton house for my grandma, and I just do stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily always think about why I do certain things. It's just from growing up as a quilter and then meeting so many different quilters throughout the shop and like around the world that, I don't know, this would be a really fun opportunity for us to all kind of learn and just kind of bounce ideas off of. Let's keep that in mind. I think that'd be really cool. Okay, Amy, Oh, Peggy says, I like half square triangles because I can get them sized right by trimming them after. Yes, right there with you. I love being able to trim them down. That's why I always go over an inch when I do half square triangles, so that I can trim it down to make sure that it is indeed the proper size. And Amy says, as long as you aren't pressing the Banshee, you will be fine. Don't cut on the bias. We do it the same. Oh no, you don't cut on the bias. Okay. You don't cut on the bias. Got it. Okay. And Missy says, I haven't paid attention when doing bindings. Ooh. So maybe we could even have like a little binding workshop as well. Probably you don't want me as the expert to come in, but maybe I feel like I'm like the queen of like toppers, where like I love to like make the projects, and then to finish them don't know. But yeah, when I do the binding, I usually do 2.5 inch strips, and then yeah, I just cut them right off the bolt. Oh, is that all the patterns we have? No, that can't be right. Is that right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yay. All right, so those are the patterns that we have. And again, Victoria. Oh, you know what? Hold on one second. I am going to make this back up. Bada bing. So Victoria and Gumbo, I have other quilt patterns that are specifically using 12 different fat quarters, but when it comes to the brand new patterns, just kind of, my camera's silly. When it comes to the brand new patterns, yeah, I pulled some 12 different fat quarter bundles. So I'm going to put these up here. I've got my fabric. That fabric goes to, oh yeah, last Sunday we had our table topper club meeting, and I still haven't put on my border yet, but look how awesome this is. So this is Blizzard, and then this is my border here. Isn't that so sweet? Love it. I know, I got to send that out. Immediately after this, I'm going to send everybody that link for the recording. Isn't that so cool? It's a lot of fun. Okay. All right, Emily. And I digressed again. Curious what George is doing, but he is right here next to me. Okay, so again, keeping in mind these 2 brand new patterns, but if they don't, meet your fancy, if you will, I do have other 12 fat quarter bundle quilts as well. But here is the first bundle. Again, right in the show notes. Shazam. I just put it, wait. 3, yes, okay. So in the show notes, I just put in the collection, so that way you can see everything. But again, these are 12 different fat quarters. Look how sweet this is. So this is like an entire sweet little city zipping all around. And then we've got a really fun cream background, really great pink. We've got another really great pink, just kind of highlighting all around the city life. And we've got a great blue. This is just very, pastel. When I saw the Victoria, I'm like, yep, this is going to be perfect for that. Just very beautiful and pastel-y, if pastel-y is even a word. And then we've got this really fun one as well. Just a fun city life with very whimsical and playful. Bada bing. Ooh, let's put that up. Yeah. Nope. Okay, there we go. So again, so this is the first bundle. Again, there's 12 different fat quarters in the bundle. And again, you could choose this pattern with it, which honestly, that's perfect. Or you could even choose this particular pattern with it. And again, all you need is 12 different fat quarters, and bada bing, you've got a quilt. So I'm just gonna go ahead. and get Anne to talk about binding. Oh yes, Anne does phenomenal binding. She does hand, like literally hand binds, hand stitches her binding. She is brilliant. And thank you for that, Peg. And then Amy, the table topper is awesome. Yes, so that is Blizzard. Goodness, that was so much fun sewing with everybody last Sunday. Okay, that's that. And Rhonda's putting on the binding today. Oh, the border today. Yes. Good, good, good. Colleen, can you change the screen so the table is displaying on the main? Oh my gosh, yes. How do I do that? I absolutely can. Thank you for that. That would make life a heck of a lot easier. Okay, so I can't do that, but you can see, right? Yes. Right? No. Okay, but now you can see thank you so much for Colleen. I really, really appreciate you. I'm just going to wait for it to catch up. It's a teeny tiny delay. Yeah, that is much better. Okay, yay. Okay, yes. So again, really sweet. And you can see it all right on the website. But now you should be able to see it actually. Oh goodness, and there's even caption. That's cool. Okay, so anyways, that's that first collection that I showed you. Colleen, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you greatly. Okay, so that's the first collection. Moving on to the second collection. This is very autumn, very fall, but still absolutely beautiful. And then again, let's go ahead and lay out our patterns, which you can't see, but you will see. Okay, perfect. So again, this is a fun fall. Again, a great quilt to make in preparation for fall now. A great quilt just to have on the couch or on the chair from someone who loves and appreciates the fall time. Got this really great brown. Isn't that clever? It just flows together so nicely. And again, there are 12 different fat quarters, and this is one of the collections. And again, thinking in mind of our 2 brand new patterns, literally you cannot go wrong. So that is our second. Fold that right back up. Okay, this one, I've got a few more. This one is very fun, very, very playful. Look at these really sweet owls. And then they've got this really great pink. Isn't that so sweet? And then we've got a fun tonal pink. And that really fun periwinkle color. And again, the really cool thing about this particular project is it's pretty much like a la carte, build your own, look how sweet that one is. Build your own quilt kit, if you will. All you have to do is purchase the pattern. Look at that one, especially with the oranges zipping all around. And then we've got another orange. And then we've got the green. All right, let's slide that up a little bit. There we go. Move that out of the way. Okay, what do you think? So again, we've got Victoria, we've got Gumbo. It might be a little bit tricky to determine which one is going to be your favorite, but here is another really fun option. Again, 12 different fat quarters. Bada bing, you've got a quilt. So I'm going to fold all that back up. And then I've got 2 more to show you. I've got let's do this one next. Look how sweet this is. So I've got this one, and then this outdoorsy is on standby. So here comes the safari animals, We've got the alligators and the elephants. And again, this is a tulip pink. We've got another tulip pink. 12 different fat quarters to make a fun, festive, vibrant quilt. We got the giraffes, we've got the lions, we've got the rhinos. Here comes the blue. It's a really great, fun blue tonal. Oops, let's move that right on up. There we go. And then we've got the really sweet zebras. And then the the alphabet zipping all around. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so keeping in mind, you know, again, those brand new patterns, again, all you need is 12 different fat quarters and you can make, get that right out of the way, and you can make either or of these patterns, either or. Okay, just had to take a little sip of water. And then last, but certainly not least, there we go. Place that right up there. Last, but certainly not least, is definitely more of an outdoorsy camper. This fabric has the trucks. So you've got like kind of like the camp life, the really sweet rocker, and it even has a really fun canoe. And then we've got this great brown tonal and another really great brown tonal. And you've got the main trucks, main red truck, fly fishing. And then we've got a great, nice tan tonal. This fabric just brings in all of the colors. Then we've got the brown swirly gig, another great tonal brown. So we've got the blue background, and then we've got the cream background with the trucks zipping all around. We've got the blue, and then the blue fly fishing. And then again, just for fun, you can choose either or of these patterns, because that's all you need is 12 different fat quarters. Bada bang, you've got a quilt. Okay, Amy, the autumn one you showed 10, is there 2 more? There is indeed 10, Amy. Thank you so much for that. So yes, there definitely is 2 more for the autumn, and it just means that it accidentally didn't get put in, but it will get put into the collection. And honestly, it might even already be, oh, let me change the camera angle. Bada bing. And honestly, it might even already be on the website. It's just that when I was grabbing the fabric, I forgot to pull it. Amy says, cute animals. I know. The safari animals, so stinking cute. So sweet. And yeah, let me just review my show notes. What did I forget to tell you? Or maybe nothing. Cool. Yep. So yeah, let's sew together. Let me get this out of the way. So as we are wrapping up today's Flashy Friday, I will definitely see you next Friday. After our show, let's sew the clover together. Again, just feel free to like either write in the comments or just like message me to know which time is better. Should we do 1 o'clock? So immediately after next Friday, we then immediately start sewing, or do we want a little bit of a lunch break and then we start sewing at 2 o'clock? But we are going to sew these amazing clovers together. There's actually, I don't know if I can tell you. I'll have to write out or maybe pre-record a story. 4-leaf clovers are really special and important. I had not, okay, I'm going to tell you really fast, hopefully without crying. Okay, so when we went to George Washington's house, it was Nathan and the boys and I found a 4-leaf clover and it was incredible. And I love George Washington, you know, hence my little puppy's name, Georgie. And Nathan looked at me and was like, right place, right time. And I'm like, yeah, right place, right time. And after Nathan had passed away, you're not going to believe this, but I found a 4-leaf clover in our yard. And let me tell you, we've been living in this house for, goodness, 8 or 9 years. Never have I found a 4-leaf clover. And so, yeah, it was just so special. And the crazy thing about it is, even during the summertime, you know, the boys and I would be in downtown Keene, we would be walking, and randomly I would find 4-leaf clovers. I mean, what are the odds that I hadn't found a 4-leaf clover up into George Washington's house? We, you know, just had a beautiful moment in time, and I was at my idol's house. And then, you know, just, it's cool. It's interesting how coincidences, you know, just kind of happen like that. So anyways, hooray, we didn't start crying, so that's exciting. So yeah, so just like another fun reason why I just love doing clovers. So if you would like to, let's sew this together next Friday. That would be a lot of fun. And what a fun way to spend some time together, and St. Patrick's Day. Could be a lot of fun. So thank you for listening to my silly story about clovers. This is the pattern here, and of course it has the fabric, coordinating fabric with it. I am definitely going to be sewing this up because, oh, it's so cute. And then next Tuesday we will be sewing block 8 together. There's 3 different table toppers that we will be sewing together. Next Tuesday is this one. And I love what Crystal suggested. I will write up all of our workshops because, yeah, we've got some great quilting ahead of us, because that's what we do. We are intentionally quilting our legacies. So, you know, let's sew. Okay. Oh, Rhonda has a whole bunch of hearts. I appreciate you, Rhonda. You're the best. And, can't seem to find them. Oh, maybe Amy's referring to the, I will find those, the missing, those 2 missing, you know, fat quarters. They can't be, you know, too far gone. And again, hopefully they're already like on the website. And Kim says, so special for you. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. Missy says bye. Yay. Goodbye, everybody. I'm going to wake up Georgie. Come on, George. Oh, he is having so much fun sleeping in the sun. I know. The cardinal rule, you don't wake up a puppy. You don't wake up a baby, huh? Okay, everybody. Happy quilting your legacy. I will see everybody very, very soon. And, oh, yes, I was thinking we were going to go out for a walk, but I might be able to finish this really fun, table topper. Anyways, Amy says, happy weekend. Yes, happy weekend to you. Happy weekend to you, Rhonda. And no, the 4-leaf clover. I have never seen oh, you've never seen a 4-leaf clover? Cool. Okay, well, I have that 4-leaf clover. Well, I've got a few 4-leaf clovers, but I will definitely take a photo to show it to you. But yeah, it's one of those things, like, once you, like, you know, kind of like looking for hearts, that subliminal message that once you see like one heart in the wild, you then see a whole bunch more. Yeah, don't know. It's kind of cool though. All right, Amy, have a great day. Have a great day, Peggy. I will see everybody next Friday, same time, same place, right at noon. And I look forward to sewing with everybody very, very soon. Happy quilting your legacy and happy Friday. Bye for now.